the owner will be telling us his platform. What are some of those things that he sees in Liberia that is not well, that is not going well, that he wants to improve on? So we had an opportunity that the owner will be explaining to us, and you'll be given the opportunity to ask every necessary question that you want to ask. Like I said, for our rules in this place, we respect everybody. We got kind of a political party you are from. We respect you a lot. So what you can do for us, we also want you to respect us as we proceed with our conversation. So to the honorable, I want to say welcome and thank you for at least honoring our invitation. Thank you so much. So before we can proceed, we want to announce to you in our midst to tell you how unique and important the forum is. We have the honorable city mayor of this, and some of us have ranking officials. Some are from the educational background, some are from the health, and some are from some other ministry in our municipal life. So we will be having this discussion. We want to apologize deeply to you that the area we are not to the place we're supposed to be. We still seeking support from whosoever person that will see reasons to help us. Number one thing, we are challenged with an area to have this discussion. So we were opportune to talk to this lady, and she gave us the opportunity to have our discussion whenever we get a guest. So there's a reason you see us. We are hosting you right along the road. And we know that today, the fact that we lay out on you on Tiawan Saye GONGLOE, we know that some of our problems will be laid to rest. So the chair that we are using is not for us. The businesswoman chairs. The color plate we honor is not for us. It's for the businesswoman. Yet we are a whole series of high-ranking government officials. We are host representative aspirant and even representative proper, and some other people from the educational background. They all can come here. Don't overlook the place. The place is a political hub. The place can send messages across to the South District. I want to say thank you so much. So for our discussion purpose, we will have a discussion and we also have question and answer. So we'll give you the opportunity. We'll be telling the platform and we'll give you the listening audience. And you'll be telling us what are some of those things.
There's the cheerleader.
Yeah. She's the cheerleader and the proprietress for this business center. So gentlemen, we have been hearing, some of us have been reading on the social media. When it comes to the platform of Tiawan GONGLOE, you know Liberia that we have today, Liberia, there are a series of issues that we are faced with in Liberia. And among those issues is one of them is the platform that the honorable is carrying, that is corruption. It's the corrupt attitude that Tiawan GONGLOE have seen that he wants to eradicate from Liberia. Some of you are asking why the broom always in the honorable hand, and I think he is here today to answer those questions. He'll be explaining to you why he always giving the broom and by what means when you eradicate corruption from this country. So I don't want to hold him yet now. I know he got a long journey to go. We want to stop there and turn to him so that the PRO, right, we'll be calling on him to come to introduce the honorable man to us. Then we can start our discussion from there. Thank you ever so much.
All right, let me say thank you to the forum here. First, recognize the city mayor, the former senator, assistant, and my family who is the chairperson for the CDC activity in Lower Bond, Mr. Sako, Ali Sako, and the rest of the team members here. My name is Moni Saki Doloywa. I'm the chairperson for Tiawan GONGLOE activity in Bond County, and also a representative for District Number 5. That's why we are happy to see the young people here by this time to welcome the veteran lawyer, to interact with Liberia's next private sulfur. Thank you for your time. Like I said, the forum here was just a broad call that we placed to our members on ground that we wanted to have an acquaintance meeting with the intellectual class while Councillor on his way to Monrovia. So I want to again welcome you guys on behalf of the team from Banga and Monrovia. Councillor now will be coming on stage to give you the different information that you need to carry in the villages. Liberia, I was in one church today, and the Sunday school teacher told us that the issue about restoration from the Bible in 1 Corinthians 15 to 23. The issue about restoration, it comes from the Bible. So if you bring it back to politics, it tells you that Liberia is sick, Liberia had died, and it needs to be resurrected, right? So one person cannot do it. Everybody has to work around it and make Liberia to live by again. On that note, I had no alternative but to introduce to you the poor man lawyer. The man who hates to hear about corruption. The man who has served all his life in serving people free of charge with all money. And the Pupa Councillor Gonglue is a son from Bon County. A mother from Bon County, District 1, for Kwaipa. So by extension, he's a son from Bon County. So Councillor, you are welcome to Totota City to talk to our young people.
Keep clapping, keep clapping. Have your seats. Today I'm interested in life. I'm sure all of you have heard me speaking on the radio many times. Many of you have read things about me on the Facebook. I've been Solicitor General in this country. I've been minister. I've been a lawyer for 35 years. Many of you have read about me a lot. I don't intend to speak about myself. Just the fact that people are sleeping means they already know my agenda. So I will ask you questions, and then after that I will allow you to ask me questions. My plan is for pregnant women, children under the age of 5, all old Liberian people, to go to government hospitals and clinics free of charge. Is there anybody opposed to that? Nobody is opposed. I want to introduce the mechanization of rice production so that Liberia becomes self-sufficient and becomes a rice exporter in a few years. We have a rich soil, very fertile soil. We have the capacity. It is only the lack of willingness to do it. Is there anybody here? We're not talking about rice production. No. I want Liberian children from kindergarten to 12th grade to go to school, all government schools, free of charge. Is there anybody opposed to that? No. I want the Liberian government to have free trade schools for our young people to learn mechanical work, tailoring, carpentry, electricity, IT, whatever. Free in the 15 counties. Is there anybody opposed to that? No. I have a plan to eradicate illiteracy in Liberia in 2 years by making all students of Liberia from junior high to college teach at least 10 persons in the community for per diem every month so that they can teach all illiterate people in the community to eradicate illiteracy. Is there anybody opposed to that? No. I want to put public works stations in all of the counties so that they maintain the roads and build more farm-to-market roads for government not to hinder freedom of movement as it is happening now. For people to have freedom of movement all over the country, to move freely and to carry their goods to the market. And for sick people to go to the hospital quick. God put here. We have a fertile soil. Under the fertile soil, God put diamond there, gold, iron ore, bauxite, uranium. Even the sand in this country was used to make, there was a glass factory in Ghana's before the war that was using sand from Liberia to produce glasses. Now, we're producing bottles and all kinds of materials from production of glass. This is a naturally rich country, but because of corruption, we do not benefit from the wealth of this country. I want to eradicate corruption from Liberia. Is anybody opposed to that? No. I want to put the salary. I want to begin to fight corruption by putting the salary of the president, all officials of government, on the internet. In simple English and in major newspapers for all Liberians to know the salary of the big shots. Is anybody opposed to that? No. It is only when you know their salary that when they start stealing, you will know. When a man does not make even $50,000 a year and in 3 months he starts building $500,000 house, you will know he's stealing. But the only way you know is for that information to be made public. I want to do that. Is anybody opposed to that? No. Now, I want to institute what they call quarterly lifestyle audit for every 3 months for the expenditure of government officials to be audited so we can know whether they are living within their income, and the audit report will be published for everybody to read. Is there anybody opposed to that? No. If you still want cent in the government, I would just basically immediately turn you over to the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission. And when you are found guilty, you'll go to jail from 5 to 10 years. It's in the law. Your properties will be confiscated. The money you have in the bank will be taken from you. And your family will start suffering. Is there anybody opposed to that? No. Now let me ask you the last question and I will sit down. If 5 persons, 5 ministers are in jail for corruption, and their family members are suffering, and they're in jail for 10 years each, do you think any other minister will want to see again? No. Now follow up to that question. Do you think anybody who wants to see in government will want to come in government again? No. Then we have stopped the hardware business. Because the hardware business is motivated by people who want to come to government to see. Then they go to medicine and say, I want to be a minister at all costs. What can you do to make me minister? I want to be a representative at all costs. What can you do? I want to be a managing director. What can you do? And the wicked medicine man will say, bring me human being heart. Bring me human being kidney. Bring me human being liver. And you will become minister. But it will stop stealing. Would that be any motivation for anybody to go to medicine man again? No. Then we have stopped the handmade business. So we'll use the law. We'll use the law. We want the law in Liberia to be applied to everybody, including when the president so commits crime, the law should be applied against it. Is there anybody opposed to that? No. Now you can ask me your question. That's all I want to do. I want to change Nigeria's story for the better because this is a naturally rich country that God gave us. But on election day, we take black or rice, we take money, we take liquor, and we vote people who are not qualified who are selfish and greedy, who don't love our country, and we suffer. So we are the ones who have been choosing poverty. Are you prepared in this election to choose poverty again? No. All right.
Put your hands together for
Open the road, open the road.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So much impress. Get me out so that we have space. Thank you so much. Thank you for obeying. Just obey. Thank you for obeying. Thank you for obeying. So we want to say thank you to Gongloe. He asked series of questions in his deliberation, and you answer them. So it's that time that you need to ask your own question, but be recognized. When you're not recognized, don't ask questions until you be recognized. So the Honorable will be taking 10 questions, and we'll take, let's say, 3 from here. We take 3 from so, that's 6. We take 3 from the back, that's 9. And the 2 will come from this angle. Yeah, now, they will come here. Right? Okay, 2, 3, 3, 6, 2, 2, 10. Alright, so on that note, we take Aliyu Funnel for the first project for this side.
Thank you very much. The name remain constant. I'm Aliyu Kone. I want to appreciate Honorable Tiawan Gongloe, presidential aspirant of Liberia, who want to unseat the current government. I have sat carefully and listened to your deliberation, and you gave some rhetorical questions to the body, and the body answered in affirmative. And what comes to my mind is that you have said a lot of things, and for those things to be accomplished under your leadership, how can you macromanage and settle all of those things you have said by reducing poverty, by sweeping corruption, even though you are one of the councillors of Liberia who have served, and coming to tell us Liberians that you are prepared to transform this country in 6 years training. I think a little bit confused because I'm a student of economics, and you're talking about reducing educating people, empowering, declaring free education, free high school, free university, everything free. How will you manage to operate in paying civil servants? How will you manage our little resources that we have in our country, especially for the taxes that we are generating? We have to constrain faith in international communities. How will you reconcile that inside of some of those differences?
So, alright. Yeah, Adolphus, thank you very much. Adolphus, Dennis. I want to say many thanks to our Honorable Gongloe for his clear deliberation on all of his plan of this country. Thank you for all of the good plan. And I really want to know, because Liberia is a democratic form of government where we have 3 branches of government, and those 3 branches work in separate areas. And I overheard you saying that I will change Liberia, the economies, and I will make sure Liberia be eradicated from corruption. Now, how will you reconcile with the 3 branches of government and eradicating corruption from Liberia? Thank you. Thank you. So we say 3 questions, then you respond to all 3 as one. Yeah, so we take Joe. Straight question. Thank you. So, we come in. So yeah, Joe, your question.
All right, thank you. I think we don't have time in our favor. Sorry, Honorable, for standing over you. I listened to you when you said that you want to bring to our aid so many things that are not fine for us as Liberians. But then among them is the issue of the ritualizing which is Bonkade is no exception to that. I think a few months ago we observed a lot of issues when it comes to that. But then my question is, how or why do you think the issue of race relations is too much for our country, and how do you intend bringing such problems to an end?
Thank you. So, we went now to.
So let's start with the three. All the questions were actually answered in my question. But listen,
please.
I said to stop hard man business, you have to stop corruption. Because the motivation for going to medicine man for human being that because you get government job to steal. So when we stop corruption, nobody will go to medicine man again. And we apply the law in this country to everyone. So if you go to medicine man, when you are caught, the law will be applied. I've been a lawyer for 35 years. I've been Solicitor General. I teach law in the law school. So I know what I'm talking about. People cannot go be committing crimes with impunity. When the crime is committed, there should be action. And I know how to take action. I've been in government before. It is a lack of political will to take action that we are having problems. So that is all we do. Alright? Now, because there's a supply side and demand side of crime. The motivation is to be corrupt, to steal. I want to make you go. Then they have no demand. Let me come to your question. You talk about three branches of government. The legislature makes the law, including budget law. The judiciary interprets the law. Government is run by the executive branch of government. It is the executive branch that implements the law, that enforces the law. When the legislature makes the law, the executive implements. When the judiciary comes up with judgment, the executive enforces the judgment. So all of them they run into the executive. Without the executive implementing the law becomes meaningless. Without the executive enforcing judgment of a court, the judgment becomes meaningless. Alright? So when I talk about fighting corruption, first the government must have the political will to arrest people and take them to court. If you don't arrest people and take them to court, then you're not prepared. And then when the court comes up with judgment, the executive must be prepared to put people in jail because the key to the jail was controlled by the executive. Alright? So it's the executive that enforces, that executes the judgment of the court. That's why the sheriff of a court is not a judicial officer. The sheriff of a court is an executive officer. Assigned to the court to enforce the judgment of the court. So all that power rests is in the executive. That's what I'm talking about. I teach constitutional law to you. So you're playing very good. Young man, we talk about economics. I taught economics at the University of Liberia from 1982 to 1990. Some of my students were Joanna, current Vice President, Bernie Samakai, did economics under me. Justice Janet, Justice Kaba, George Conto was my student. I was 26 years old when I was teaching at the university. So I teach at the law school now, and my students tell me, probably taught my father in 1982. We taught my mom in 1983 like that. So you talk about economics. You know, where am I going to get the money from? That's what you're saying. The money was finished after the election. Money is here. Money is here because I know last year the president pro tem of the Liberian Senate made $254,000 annual salary. The president pro tem of the American Senate last year made $193,000. More than $60,000 difference. Our president pro tem made more than $60,000 than the president pro tem of American Senate. Between America and Liberia, which of the two countries is a begging nation? which is the begging nation. So the begging nation for the president pro tem made more salary than the president pro tem of the donor country, the one that we can beg for money. Does it show no money here? There is money here. It's the way they allocate it. It is allocated for less than 1% of the people in this country who serve in government. They don't care about us. The role of a government is to care for the citizens. Government is like a father. If your stomach is full and your children are dry and some of them are dying because they don't have food, are you a responsible father? So this government has taken us to the ICU with a selfishness. Today, Liberia is in the emergency room. If you vote for CDC again, you are voting for national suicide. Clear. Three more questions.
All right, so thank you. So we have very few questions. Because the order will have to go. Before we can continue our questions and answer sessions, we want to appeal to you. You guys are standing around. Please, if you don't want to be here, just go. Just go to the political discussion. But don't be here and disturb. If you allow us to identify you, just make sure that we'll deal with you according to the law. So we beg you. We don't want you to leave here tomorrow and then be able to tell anybody else out there what are some of those things or Gonglue talks about. So we begging you, we love you, please respect our rules here. Thank you. So 3 more questions. The honorable said you want to go. And please answer. Right. Don't beat, please answer a question. They give you time. Yes. So, when I get the question, we say question. Hello? Yeah, we're taking a one question for that council. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Straight question.
Yeah, directly, I'm Jamo Deris, and my concern is related to the broom and the like the honorable said, he wants to eradicate corruption in Liberia. So, especially, remember, what the man doing so, especially, man.
Please go ahead.
So my question have to do with what have you seen? What corruption have you seen from this current government that you want to unseat? And equally so, you as a councillor, what have been your role when it comes to corruption in Liberia? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Keta, take it. Yes, I'm going to ask you. Okay.
Go ahead, no, just stay there, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Omar Kamara. I want to ask the councillor. Councillor, you serve as a councillor in the Republic of Liberia, as according to you, for 35 years. And you as a Liberian, from that time up to now, you never knew that corruption was killing in Liberia. This is the time you got to know. That's my question.
Thank you. Can respond to that?
Okay, our honorable,
me have a choir, please.
thanks very much for the brilliant as you speak to us. And what motivated me for me to ask this question, you was once a teacher. And you see a teacher. Now we observe that the teachers, they pension them without taking benefits. And we observe that the lawmakers making money more than even the teachers. And you was once a minister, and today you're trying to be aspirant for a presidential seat. Now the question is, if you've gotten to be a president of Liberia, what would be your objective of the teachers in terms of their salary structure as compared to the lawmakers? It's my question.
Thank you. So let's take the female. At least all the people have been asking questions, they have been male. So let's take the chair.
All right. Honorable, we listen to everything that you say, and we feel that everything you say is a good thing. But in my own understanding, you're one of those that are working in this government, if my memory can serve me right. And all the things that you are saying, we are not saying you putting someone in action, but you are telling us now to vote you. So when we vote you for the things that you start putting it into practice or you start doing it, that's my question.
Thank you. So the four questions,
So wait. So let me make a correction. Wait. Yeah. Let me make a correction. Because when a powerful lady like this says something, everybody carries that. I do not work in this government. I work in President Salim's government in it for 5 years. From 2006, I was Solicitor General. 2009, she made me Minister of Labor. Because of a reluctance to fight corruption, I resigned. Nobody has ever fired me. I resigned from our government in 2010 November. So, for 2010 November, I have not been working in government. I resigned because of corruption. How many people you honestly resign has been from ministerial job? And the job that probably be going to kill human being for, they're going to pray people for. Because of my love of Liberia, I resigned from it. So, that was one of my way of fighting corruption. To show to the president, I resigned to embarrass her so she can change her behavior and fight corruption. She still did not change her behavior. I resigned from government before her son, Robert Salito, $80 million, and she said, I take responsibility. So that means she was not prepared. I'm too happy that I resigned from government. I started criticizing her. Alright? I had been criticizing government from the time I was a little boy. At the age of 22, Totota put me in jail for speaking against government at the University of Liberia. That's why I'm never afraid of any government, because I was too young and started suffering for it. In 2002, President Charles Cllr put me in jail for defending poor people, especially journalists and other political activists. I was representing Aloysius Stowe, for example, who is current Secretary General of ANC. Where were people here? Honored Ali Salih, where everybody in CDC, Moba Malu, Kalasco, Jefferson Kojo, all of them were mine. Where every day they put them in jail, when they used to demonstrate, they put them in jail, I freed them, free of charge. I used to represent them. If I call Moba Malu now and say, my former client, they say, no, anytime I'm in trouble, I'll come to you. All the bishops today, I used to represent them free of charge. Because they were speaking against corruption when they put them in jail, I go and defend them. That's my way of fighting against corruption. Am I clear? Yes. I'm not corrupt. I work in government for 4 years on it in my soil. Let me tell you, at the age of 32, I was sent as a presidential envoy to Guinea and Sierra Leone to see President Momo in Sierra Leone or President Conte in Guinea. I was given 20 days money. 4,500 US, I still remember. But I spent 10 days and accomplished a mission. When I returned home, I went to Francis Campbell, he's still alive. You are Minister of Finance. I said, I'm returning $2,500 to the government because I spent only 10 days on a 20-day trip. I cannot justify the 10 days. And the minister said, but the money for you, I said, no. It was for 20 days. I spent 10 days. I'm talking about 1992 in the midst of the war, when money was so much in need. I returned the money. The minister gave me a receipt. The next day he put government money back in the treasury and gave me the deposit slip. I'm not corrupt. Go check all the reports, all the investigation reports. You see how corrupt come to example with the Senate government because you can just come and say radio fire. But I've won a radio in this country. I'm the only aspirant who won a radio in this country and say I challenge all Liberians from Cape Mount to Cape Papa to say Council GONGLOE ever taking 1 cent from government. My big mouth is defending my discipline. I want to be a role model for all good Nigerians. Yeah? So, madam, that's me. I could not be working in such a corrupt government this way. Never. I will have been out long time. And that is why many of the poor, when they say, oh, Council GONGLOE will go as VP to represent, I'll go as VP to represent. Nobody wants me because I'm like porcupine. Both Australia can swallow all the animals in the breed except porcupine. Because you know porcupine that spine. Yeah. And when you swallow porcupine, it will not live. So me, no corrupt person will be together. This thing I'm talking. This thing I'm saying. That the president's salary must be on the internet. Have you heard any president, any other president as far as say so? That means they want to do the same thing.
So the intent of the group, the next question, let's answer the next question.
No, I'll talk about it. The message.
What is the next question? Teachers, talk about teachers.
I like the debate. One in my 10-point agenda for better Liberia, one of the things I keep talking about, you see, not only was I a teacher, my father was a classroom teacher. I want to bring down the salaries of the politicians, and the ministers, the speaker, all the people, because the representatives and senators, their salary planned a while, you're getting 20% from one seat. Everybody will want to reduce those salaries, all right, and increase the salaries of civil servants, teachers, nurses, law enforcement officers. These are the people who are work. You know, they don't pay them 2-3 months. Even EPS portion I don't take pay. So we want to pay to improve the condition of service of people who really do the work. The civil servants, the teachers, the nurses, the law, and other medical officers, and the law enforcement officers. That is a clear commitment, the promise. You see today, government went and retired all the experienced teachers. From Cape Mount to Cape Palmas, ground crew have been all over the country, have been to 325 towns of the main road. So what they call them volunteer teachers. Volunteer teachers, it means the towns, because government allows some teachers there, they get their own people, maybe a high school dropout to go teach their children. When that person finds a motorbike or want to go to go camp, the children don't have teachers. Why did you retire teacher when you are not prepared to replace them? So under my administration there will be no volunteer teacher. Every teacher will be on payroll, they will be trained to teach our people. Our children should be well educated. You see that kind of shame that happened the other day? 26 person went to Rwanda to learn medicine. The Rwanda government said, well, even though your government has sent you, we just won't give you test. 25 failed. Only one back. They're not shame for us. Big shame. 26 person was sent on government scholarship to go to Rwanda, another African country. 25 failed. Only one person passed the aptitude test that is running for me. We have to. That is a wake-up call. We have to do something about our education system. It's a shame. Big shame. On the question of correction, I told you first what I've done about whether there's corruption going on now, right? And what I've done about the corruption that's going is so everywhere that the sunshine. Look, I told you, when a president is not corrupt, it's difficult for ministers to be corrupt. When a minister is not corrupt, it's difficult for deputy minister to be corrupt. And I'd like to show myself an example. One deputy minister who served under me was speaking publicly the other day and said, I served under 3 ministers. GONGLOE was one. The other 2 ministers, I enjoy under them. But they want to have a quiet, please. Because there was no opportunity. I'm not corrupt. I'll fight corruption. This government is extremely corrupt. As I speak to you now, go to Monrovia, check the new houses that are coming up. 5 stories, 6 stories. You'll find out that they are built by government officials. Wait, let me ask you another question. In the history of Liberia, before the government came to power, do you know of any lawmaker in this country who owned private university? Before the government came to power, do you know of any lawmaker, senator, or representative who owned private university before joining the CDC government? Today, senators, representatives get private university. You know their names. Where they get the money from? To go to private university, besides the religious schools, for an individual to own a university, where are they getting the money from? Then the lawmakers gave themselves $30,000 and they put in the budget, their money cannot be audited. So 2021, all the senators and representatives in Liberia took $30,000 each. 2022, they took another $30,000. Has any lawmaker in Bon County come to the people here just and say, I guess $60,000 where I want to live? They say they took the money because when they go to the home, the people can ask them for a hand pump, for toilet, for market, for all that. Have they used the money when they come back to campaign? The lawmakers today ask them the first question. Councilor GONGLOE say they ought to $60,000 each over the 2 years for us. Where is the money? When they say, don't even listen to them. So there's corruption going on. And that's why we want symbolically for us. Because I asked you today, if 5 officers are in jail for 10 years each, and all their property is taken, will any other minister want to be in jail? I mean, want to steal? You said no. Will any role want to come back in government? Because you said no. I said then we not see corruption. Right? Then we have some corruption. Then why is it? Then we fit. Then the country will go on.
Thank you, yeah.
My question was, you did this government for 35 years as a councillor. This is the time you see to come and clean the corruption. That's my question.
I'll try to answer that question. First, I have not been in government for 35 years. I've been a lawyer for 35 years. Now listen, all my life, I just told you, even before I became lawyer, I started going to jail for speaking against corruption. In 1978, before you were born, I went to jail. And then, as a university student, when I became a lawyer, I joined school at Cllr, fighting government on human rights issues. Corruption is a violation of human rights. Alright? And then 2002, Taylor put me in jail and tortured me for speaking about corruption, speaking about bad governance. Because of corruption, I resigned from LM government in 2010 as minister. You ever to resign from minister job? Eh? Wait. You ever to resign from minister job?
Once I know it, not bad.
Alright, so, hello, please have it quiet. Hello, we're coming with a parting statement. But before we take a parting statement, we want to take a last question from Louis Sopolu. After this question, we all will know any other question. If you get a question, keep it. Next time we meet, GONGLOE, you will ask that question. So, Chief, go ahead and ask the question.
Hello. All right. Firstly, let me start by saying, GONGLOE, Thank you very much for coming here today. I think in the Sala district, or specifically in Totota, since the 2023 election proceedings about presidential and general election, you have been the first presidential candidate to have been there. Totota, Sala district. So we want to thank you for that. For everything that you going to, there should be a pro and a con. There should be a plan B to your plan A. And we have, or we are on record of not having a one-round election in Liberia here due to the proliferation of many presidential candidates. So just in case that election, you don't arrive at the runner-up, would you like to favor the lesser evil and play your support or not?
Yeah. Please. I don't know who the lesser evil would be. We'll leave your bridge will cross it. Because in the election, we have a situation where
please.
Liberians will make the same mistake they made in 2017, where, metaphorically speaking, they took their brand new Mercedes Benz that were having a mechanical problem and gave it to a carpenter to fix. And the carpenter just hammering it today. Can a carpenter fix in a car? No. So maybe they'll make that mistake. And if one of the candidates in the race is a carpenter, then I will not even vote. Because when you give a car to carpenter to fix and the carpenter take a hammer, the engine and nail it all over the place, you don't blame the carpenter, you blame yourself. There are some people in the race who have never worked in any government office before in their life. And they want to be president. They have never been director in our government. Their country is a different place. Even Barack Obama or Clinton can be good president. Because for example, this is the only country on earth that people can tell you, this is the only country on earth where people can tell you, I come and go. No other president, no other country use that expression, I come and go. How you can be coming and going? If you don't know Liberia, you can't govern Liberia. I don't care where you are. So if you take one ignorant person about the governance of Liberia, that person go with the carpenter in power now, I will just say that. So we reach that bridge here. Yeah? Because the history that I have in this country, no aspirant has it. There is no aspirant in this race, including the one in power, who can point to one thing that he has sacrificed for Liberia. And I have so many. I have been prepared to sacrifice my life for Liberia. I've gone to jail. I resigned from government. Sacrifice of opportunity. None of them have ever suffered anything for Liberia. They are not my candidates. So when we reach that point, that bridge will cross it. That's all I can tell you.
Thank you. So, yeah, thank you. You have any question now? You will take our party now.